So today I am doing like a 15-minute get ready with me. Not gonna be talking, I'll probably voice over this because I'm in a hurry to get ready really fast. I was supposed to be ready a long time ago, but just my phone was dying and I couldn't record. But yeah, if you would like to see how I do this in 15 minutes, then go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, so here I am going ahead and moisturizing my face with the Acure, I think that's how you say it, day cream. And I just, because I am super dry, so I like to make sure I'm nice and hydrated. Now I'm going in with the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula oil. And that's just for some extra hydration. And now I'm going in with the Hourglass Serum Primer. And it's number 28, again, because it's nice and hydrating, and I am dry as fuck. Then I'm going to be taking my Burt's Bees Sensitive Eye Cream all over the eye. I do underneath the eye, and then I do all on top of the eye, just because I wear a heavier concealer, and I don't like for it to look dry. Then right here, I'm going in with my Black Beauty Blender for more coverage. I don't ever do full coverage, but I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Vanilla. It does look like it's a little lighter than my face, but it goes perfectly with everything else, my neck, all that. I think it's just because my face, after rubbing it, it gets really red. So, just. And I'm just adding more coverage. I have a lot of freckles, and when I cover them up, it turns gray, and I hate that look, so I basically just do around the perimeter of the face, as you can see, and I don't really I like leave whatever's left over, and I put it underneath the eye and across the eye and everything like that. That way you can still see my freckles and I still look like I'm a person. And I think I only use like a pump and a half of the foundation. But I'm just going back in with my pink beauty blender just for like whatever was extra to blend it out. And now I'm going in with my soft matte concealer and also the shade Vanilla all around my eyeballs and on my chin and around my nose. I don't use a lot of it. I probably don't use as much of anything as a lot of people do on YouTube. But I always get compliments on my skin and everything, and this is how I like to keep it, like nice and simple. Still looks like I'm wearing makeup, and I can still do full glam with this. And then I put it back in on my cheeks, just for some more coverage and to hide my pores because it is a soft matte. Now I'm going in with my Mercier translucent powder, all underneath the eyes and on the cheeks to blur out any of my pores because I do have larger pores on my left side of my face. It's really weird, like just on the cheek area though. So I take that all around the eyes and on that part, and then now I'm taking my BH Cosmetics old brush. Obviously I had to switch to a Wet n Wild brush, and I'm taking the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana bronzer all over the face. I love this stuff because it's like a really nice dupe for the Mercier Candle Glow powders, but it's like, I feel like it's a lot better, like you can see it a lot better. Now I'll be going in with the Milani Even Touch Foundation Powder in 09 and a crown brush, just bronzing up all over my face, making funny faces, of course. And then I'm going in with my NYC Smooth Skin Sunny Bronzer and my same crown brush. I basically work in layers with everything I do. I work in small layer, like thin layers, and I use the Milani foundations because they add more coverage in the areas that I need them. That way it doesn't look patchy or muddy or anything like that. And then to contour, I use the Milani Even Touch Foundation in 07 with the Real Technique contour brush, and then I used a blush, and I'll list it in the description because I don't remember what it is exactly. And then I just went and sculpted underneath my jaw just because I messed up and brought it down a little lower, and it'll make the skin look like the face look saggy, and you don't want that. And here I am doing my eyebrows. Yes, and I make angry faces while doing eyebrows, I've noticed. I guess I just like the effect of it more. That is my Benefit Goof Proof Pencil in the shade 05. And I just draw underneath, and then I take the line all the way across, do the tail of the brow, bring everything forward, blend it out, and then fill in as needed. Then I'm taking my soft matte concealer from NARS in the same shade I used, Vanilla, and I carve out those brows with my Wet n Wild brush. It's like a little concealer brush that is probably like my favorite concealer brush that I've used. Like through all the concealer brushes I've ever used. High end, low end, e.l.f., fucking everything, because I don't know why, it just is really nice and dense, and it gets to the point where a lot of them, they'll poke up into my brow, and then I'll have product in my brow, and it drives me effing crazy. And then I'm just filling in a little more where I need it. I don't do the whole like sculpting around the whole brow. I'll take whatever I have left over on the brush and kind of run it along the top. That way it looks more natural. Although there's nothing natural about my brows, I still like to do that. And yeah, I'm just messing with my brow, even in the mouth. This is where I see how I barely take anything along the top. It's just for like, just to clean it up, not to highlight or do anything weird. And if the lighting keeps adjusting, it's because I'm in natural sunlight, so that's bound to happen when you're new to YouTube, using natural sunlight and moving a lot. Just try to make sure they're nice and even. Look at that pan out. And then I just took the Cabana bronzer all over the eye just to set everything and make sure everything's nice and even. And I'm going in with my NYC Smooth Finish Sunny Bronzer for my eyes, because I was doing more of a monochromatic look, and monochromatic is basically bronzer, eyes, lips, they all are in like sync. So that's what I was going for. 15 minutes. It looks nice, and it's still like you get tried a little bit. So I just placed that all over my eye, built it up, and then I'm using a MAC eyeshadow in the shade NYLON as my highlighter for today. And that's what I'm placing all over. Taking a BH Cosmetics little like fluffy foundation brush to blend everything out that I had sculpted. And then I'm going in with my Make Me Brow in the shade 2 from Essence. I run that through to add like a little bit of volume, and then right here I messed up, so I'm cleaning it up again. And then shortly I go on with my Benefit Ready Set Brow, which that stuff is amazing, but I think I do it last. And then I'm just highlighting the inner corner of my eyes with the same NYLON, because again, we want it to all go together and look very in sync. And then this is my DIORSHOW mascara in the shade Black. This one's a little more dried out. I've had it for not even that long, just a couple months. But I like that because I don't know, you can still see my lashes. And then I go in with my NYX little skinny mascara to really get close and pull those out. I don't need anything crazy. Again, this is just like a everyday, like hurry up makeup routine. And then I'm going in with my LA Girl lip liner. I will list it in the description below. I do not know the shade of this one. It's just a red. When I had grabbed it out of my little like jar of lip liners, I thought it was brown, but I'm a little blind, so I thought it was brown because I was using more of a nude lip. So I do so many coats to cover up the fact that it's red, because I want it to be more monochromatic. I know, like, I could have just gone back over and grabbed another lip liner, but it was already on my damn mouth. Like, give me a break. So I just made it work and just added layer after layer after layer. The plus thing about these lingerie lipsticks, like, they are probably, on me personally, the best wearing out of all of my, like, the Kat Von D, the Anastasia, everybody. Like these ones, they'll dry down and they just feel good on my mouth all the time. Spraying myself with the Smashbox primer water. Gonna dot off my forehead so my eyeliner doesn't bleed, and then I just add my third eye, and then there's that. Well, I'm barely getting the hang of this, but this is my 15-minute makeup completed. And yeah, it's more like monochromatic. It's more of a monochromatic look. Like I used bronzer on my eyes and I bronzed my whole face and made myself look all nice and glowy. I did not do full coverage. There's like rarely I ever do full coverage, but just and if I keep looking outside, it's because I'm like waiting for my girlfriend to get home. But yes, this is my 15-minute makeover. It feels a lot longer, but it's just because I was like scatterbrained a little bit. But yeah, I'm glad you guys decided to watch. And if you guys want to see anything else or you have any special requests, please leave them down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video if you would want to. You don't have to, but it would be nice if you did. And yeah, leave me comments, so on. So yeah. Alright, I'll see you in my next video.